Go.
Hey guys, so eagerly requested, we're going to be doing some banded workout today, and this is going to be the first one. So we're going to do pull, and all that you need is the resistance band kit that I put on my story today, and I'll link it below in the YouTube video as well. It comes with D handles, and it comes with a selection or an array or a plethora of bands. You're also going to need a banister. So as you can see, I've attached 2 of the bands to the banister. I'm going to start with what we usually start with, which is an isolation move for the lats. So we're going to do a pull down. As with everything, guys, intensity is key. So you need to find ways to intensify all of these things, which are obviously going to be lighter than normal. So you're going to try and get obviously as much resistance, so step as far back as possible. So if all fails and it does twang, it will hit you in the face with the most velocity. But no, in all reality, you want to obviously drive the elbow down to the hip, really slow these eccentrics down, drive it back down to the hip, and I'm getting already crazy lat contractions from just doing this. Obviously taking a staggered stance to create more stability, but that is brilliant. Obviously, there's not much challenge here. There's a huge challenge as you get into this range because the resistance is at its maximum, but you can get some really good lat work done from this. So obviously do that both arms. I'd recommend 3 sets. Just take it all the way there, and then keep it rolling. So usually, follow me in here, Danny. Okay. So Danny's followed me in to the second room. So what we'd normally do as second exercise pull day is some form of deadlift. So we're going to want to try and do this with bands. We want to try and load the erectors. We want to try and load the mid back and create some form of tension for those muscles. And obviously the glutes and the hamstrings. It's going to be difficult, but I believe I found the solution, guys. So you're going to want to wrap these really fucking tight. Obviously use the heavier resistance bands. Wrap them as tight as you can. Obviously get rid of the D handles if you want. Wrap them as tight as you can so you're down to your feet. And then obviously pull. You'll have a huge amount of resistance now, and they should not snap, let's hope not. But that's a lot of resistance. Then you want to contract your mid back, go down to deadlift position, create tension into your hamstrings, pull up, shrug it back, down to the deadlift position, pull up, shrug back. Oosh. Yep. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Ah. That's perfect. Okay, so that's exercise number 2. As you can see, I've already worked up a bit of a sweat from that. Now we're going to go into, so we've done the lats. You can obviously just keep going on the lats, and then you've done more of a compound-ish exercise. So we're going to want to come back to the banister to wrap the D handles around again. Again, make sure your banister is not too old. Sit on the floor. So we've done lats, we've done compound. Now we want to do something for the upper back. So obviously a pronated grip. Sit as far back as you can. Create as much tension. Chest nice and high. And you can even do this in rounds. So you could do the lat pull down, go straight into the RDL thing, go straight into the upper back, and then I'll show you what's next, and then you can just go in circles. So go again and again and again until you are officially smoked, and you need 2,000 milligrams of ashwagandha to recover. Okay, so that's the upper back movement. Again, the banister is crucial with this, because it makes such a difference. So am I in the shot still? So now, see rear delts. So span pull aparts are pretty simple. I want to cue the elbows out, not back, because otherwise we'll just train the upper back again. So cue the elbows out, contract really fucking hard. Straight out in front, contract. Ready? Alright, finishing off with a gun run biceps. So again, Probably really good slow controlled eccentrics. Create as much band tension as you can. All of these exercises, like Danny's just sat there laughing at me. All these exercises, you want to force just as much tension into the muscle as you can with what you've got. So obviously when you're working with minimal band resistance, like these only, if you put them all together, it's not that heavy. You just want to squeeze as much as you can. Obviously you can do other variations. You could do hammer curls like this. That works pretty well. You could do a high cable curl or a high band curl from the top of the banister. I tried that as well, that worked pretty well. But yeah, basically the lat focus exercise you just do over and over again. Then you go into the RDL, then you go into the upper back, then the rear delt, then the bicep, and just repeat. Just do about 3 to 4 rounds until you've got a nice good pump, and then whoosh, hit a few shots. Remember, posing is muscular contraction too, so if you've got self-isolation, just stay at home, pose, and train with the bands. Hope this helps, guys.